chestnuts. Get up, get up. The other hand. Trust no one, not even innocent bystanders. No street vendor would work such a deserted spot. Adderley wouldn't notice such a thing. The rest was perfect. We keep working. You are almost ready, Comrade Kalyagan. Thank you, everyone. Back to miscellaneous affairs.
You ask for perfection, Sarah. Even Adderley would not notice such details.
It is details to mirror that determine our success. We have no room for error. No room at all.
The committee wants action.
Comrade Serov, this project is becoming prohibitively expensive.
The rewards will justify every ruble, Comrade Chairman.
So you have told us many times. But these delays cannot continue.
For years, the KGB has attempted to infiltrate ISI. And we have always failed. I mean, it's not like MI5. You don't just slip someone in at the top. So this time, we will slip someone in from the bottom. V.H. Adderley is a man we all admire and respect. And ISI hides him in the basement.
In miscellaneous affairs.
A department for which we have found no purpose, and which I believe hides the most important work of ISI.
But these expenses?
Special operations must be attacked with special weapons. Within a few months, Fyodor Kalyagan will become V.H. Adderley, and ISI will become a very dangerous place to work.
All night.
Yeah, haven't you heard? We're at DEFCON 4.
ISI?
No, just miscellaneous affairs. Melville wanted to test our attack readiness.
Were there intruders?
Yes, there were, as a matter of fact. Little guys about that long with pink eyes and long tails. I think they like pizza.
Oh, I'm sorry, V.H.
That's okay. Gave me time to prepare for you. According to your files, happy birthday, Mona.
Oh! From your dearest admirer, Adderley. Oh, V.H. You didn't have to.
You know, Mona, somebody's taken white out to your file. The birth date's there, but not the year.
Oh, that's...
You can tell me, Mona.
No.
Mona?
No.
Mona?
No.
Mona? I have to use my secret weapon?
What are you... Okay, now
Mona?
you know how to...
Adderley, what's the meaning of this?
Brightening up our miserable existences, Melville.
Someone made an unauthorized call to Australia.
Wow, $28. Should I get the bankruptcy papers?
Mr. Greenspan, Adderley and I did not...
Someone in this department made that call, and it wasn't me. I worked hard to get 3 phones for this office.
On one line.
And I won't have the privilege abused. Now, I want whoever made that call to own up right now.
Wasn't Clack down here yesterday, Mona, saying something about kangaroos?
Okay? That's it. You want to play rough? I can play rough.
And watch out for my guitar.
We'll see how you get by without a phone. There are ways of tracing long-distance calls. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. They Maybe this will teach you to be a little more cooperative in the future.
Melville, get back here.
No, Adderley, the only person he's
Every day he thinks of another way to screw us up, and I've had enough.
Well,
you want me to quit, Melville? Just say so.
Is this safe?
I thought an artistic setting would be fitting. Welcome to the free world.
All the arrangements have been made.
Exactly as you ordered. Where is Kalyagan?
We'll bring him in after dark. It's dangerous for him here. I want to make the switch as quickly as possible.
We are ready to proceed this evening.
Good.
Is he ready?
Well, we needed a little more time, but he will be fine. By morning, Adderley will be in our hands, and Kalyagan will be working for the ISI.
Yes, hello, Miss Lucifer. Yes, Mary Lou.
Mona, any mail?
no, I haven't been able to call the mail room all day, VH.
Yes, Mary Lou. I've got a half of tin of kitty food and a half of tin of tuna. Thank you.
Any word about those dinner reservations?
Haven't heard back yet.
Any other calls?
Just a sec, I'll check with Mr. Green. Sven?
I'm right here, Mona.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Adderley wanted to know if there were any
I heard him. I'm sure everybody on the next 3 floors heard him. There's no need to shout, Adderley.
I'm not shouting, Melville. Are you taking down my messages?
No one called you. Maybe you're as unwanted in the rest of the world as you usually are here.
If the Australian case is too tough for you, give Mona back her phone and let her do it.
Mr. Greenspan, there is a message for you, VH. The Corner Bistro called, and you do have a reservation for 2 tonight.
Great.
The Corner Bistro? That's the most exclusive...
Get your coat, Mona.
What?
Wait a minute. You can't just leave. It's barely 6 o'clock.
You hold down the fort, Melville. We have reservations.
Oh, Mr. Greenspan, these are for you. Bye.
And I love the
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a fantastic meal. What did they call that? Chicken on a stick?
Satay.
Satay.
And make Melville beg you to describe the peanut sauce.
Adderley, may I say something personal?
Yeah?
Now, I know that Mr. Greenspan is, well, you know how he is. He's a jerk, but he's my boss, okay? And I just really find it very difficult the way you guys are always fighting. I mean, I wish you could just call a truce, or at least, you know, back off for a while.
Mona.
For me.
Okay. For you, Mona. Now get in. I'll drive you home.
Thank you.
Adderley. Get going, hurry! Good hunting.
You okay?
There's only 5 of them, Mona. It wasn't a fair fight.
Who are they? What did they... What happened to your head?
Just a bump.
Oh, boy. You are a lucky guy to have around. Yeah, so we parked around the corner from the restaurant, you know, a little side street. Well, I was in the car, and this man came right out of nowhere, driving right at Adderley. So I jumped out to see if he was okay. These men jumped out and they grabbed me. What? Oh, well, who knows, Jane? In that sort of situation, you don't stop and take notes. Me? Yeah, I was scared to death, but Adderley, he knew just what to do.
I know. It's getting so it's not safe to walk on the streets anymore. Yeah, unless you've got somebody like Adderley with you. What?
Of course he drove me home, Gina. Come on. I'm not gonna answer that. That's a very personal question.
Gina, look, I don't even want to talk about this with you. Because you... No, I'm not going to tell you at lunch. I don't care who's buying. Just forget it, okay? Look, I got a lot of work to do. Yeah. What? Okay. Okay. No, don't look forward to anything. You're not hearing anything. I'll see you later. Oh, boy. Yeah, life goes on. Okay. I'll see you, well, this weekend. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hi. How are you feeling?
Never better.
You want some coffee?
Regular.
I guess I know. I'm buying.
While you're getting the coffee, I'll make some phone calls.
You can't. Mr. Greenspan still has the phones. Remember? Yesterday, he took the phones.
Oh. I guess I need that coffee more than I thought.
Yeah. Be right back.
I hope Kalyagan is playing his part perfectly.
Oh, I'm sure he is doing fine. And we must do the same if Adderley is going to tell us the truth. You've had the depressant.
Yes.
It must be effective for 24 hours. I want him to see and hear what has happened and remember it. Get him ready.
Adderley, I want to talk to you.
Mr. Greenspan, good morning. You missed the most incredible meal.
I have an assignment for you, Adderley.
Yes, Melville.
There's an international affairs stakeout at the Soviet embassy. It's a top-level operation, and they need groceries. There's the list.
Groceries?
I don't want any argument. This is a top-level, long-term operation, and they can't leave their post to get groceries.
Yes, of course.
You'll do it? You're not going to harangue me about things you should be doing?
It might not be infiltrating the cosmonaut program, but it must be important. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask me to do it.
That's right.
I'll get right on it right away. Oranges, apples, cigarettes, bread, celery.
Good morning, Mr. Adderley. I trust you had a pleasant flight. In fact, I know you did. You slept the whole way. Seraph, you remember me. I'm honored that you recall someone you met so fleetingly.
They said you were dead.
They said you pulled the trigger.
Where am I?
If you want the exact address, it's 2 blocks from the Kremlin. Number 2, Shershinsky Square.
Lubyanka.
Yes. Lubyanka prison. Yes, we spirited you away during the night. A quick trip over the North Pole and... Just test it. This is capable of generating several hundred volts. I hope we don't have to discover exactly how many. You see, Mr. Adderley, you're mine now. No one at ISI knows where you are. And even if they did, they have no way of getting you out of here before I've finished with you.
This won't work, you know. I've been through this before.
Not with me, you haven't.
We should wait until he has recovered from the...
We have waited long enough.
I'm sorry.
Oh, forgive me, I forgot. We also have your friend. We have given her a little box of her own, and we will use it on her until you decide to talk.
What did you give me?
Something to make you realize how bad things can get. I know it isn't very pleasant. Let me know when you wish us to stop.
Somebody help me!
Well, hello, VH.
VH, you're a sight for sore eyes. You remember my cigars?
Wally, you're not smoking those damn stogies in here.
Give me a break, Janice. It's tough enough doing these bucket jobs without giving up smoking.
At least open a window.
Pretty spiffy setup, huh? Completely soundproof, all the comforts of home. And the way we bicker, you'd think we'd been married for 20 years.
Coffee? How did you rate a high-risk assignment like this?
Greenspan. He won't mind if you save for a game of checkers. You know, be thankful for the freedom you've got, Adderly. You get near retirement, all the brass things you can do is stake us. Do you remember that time in Bangkok?
Wally, Adderley doesn't want to reminisce.
Who's this stakeout for?
I don't know, a lot of new people have been coming and going from the embassy.
Anyone I know?
Maybe. Can you make this guy? I know the word is he's dead, but if you ask me, that's Nikolai Serov.
Are you sure it's him?
Not yet. But when we are, then he'll be twice as dead.
A KGB master spy in this country means something major is in the works.
Morning, Mona.
Morning.
Has the stakeout sent anything over to International yet?
I can check. They onto something?
I'm not sure. I'll need everything I'm allowed to have.
You mean everything I can get my hands on?
One more thing. I want to see the files of my last assignments.
Yeah, bottom drawer. I thought they only depressed you. Miscellaneous affairs. Hi, Nancy.
Morning, VH. Where's Mona?
On the phone.
Who with?
Nancy?
That means that accounting has finally gotten to the bottom of the phone mystery. Anything you want to tell me, VH?
I don't think so, Melville. Yesterday went very smoothly.
Yesterday? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about...
Morning, Mr. Greenspan. Guess what? Accounting made a clerical error, and that call was not ours.
It wasn't?
No, so I guess you're gonna have to trust us now, huh? Does this mean we get our phones back?
What unbelievable incompetence. They throw this whole office into turmoil just because they
Is
can't...
there anything I can do? The bureaucracy that you put up with, I don't know how you tolerate it.
You don't know the half of it.
I feel that I could do my job better if I knew more about what you are going through. I'd get a better idea of where I fit in.
Well, perhaps we could
Go out for dinner.
the corner bistro.
Turn it back on whenever he tries to sleep.
There's no need to resort to these charades.
Charades?
I can inject hallucinogens. He will do anything to avoid a second time.
Tamira, he believes we have the girl. Her screaming and the depressant will intensify his desperation. He will do anything to save her.
Miss Lady's Affairs? Yes, he is. May I say who's calling?
Yes?
Hi, VH. It's Miss Philby for you.
Put her on.
Okay.
Is that a collect call, Mona?
Mr. Greenspan, you know, I really do feel that you should stop being so suspicious of Adderley.
You're right. He has been a little more civil to me lately. And he is in his office, working. That's something new.
Gee. That's right.
Where do we meet? In half an hour. One, two, three. You don't have her. You lying bastards, you don't have her. According to these, he's done nothing more sensitive than walk dogs and babysit minor diplomats.
Obviously an elaborate code which conceals his real activities.
That's not how they read.
Our cryptographers will interpret the files. Your job is simply to supply it and learn anything you can.
If I have time to learn anything.
Something is wrong?
Somebody took a photograph of Siraf outside the embassy.
Does ISI know he was there?
Not yet. But I'll look after it.
Oh, Adderley, I'm so glad you're back. Look at this. This has just come in from ICOM. Now, apparently, there has been an unconfirmed sighting at the stakeout of this agent. His name is Nikolay Surov. Do you know him?
No. Anything else?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess that's not very much to go on, eh?
Can you get more?
No, not without playing up to Dave, which I am not going to do. Not even if you tickle me to death this time.
Tickle?
Yeah. Yeah, no. No. No, I forget who said that. No, I don't. Please, you don't know what
Adderley, put Mona down and get back to work on your assignment.
Groceries to deliver. I'll phone you later.
No, not tonight, okay?
You are making your friend suffer more than she has to.
She doesn't sound any weaker.
Perhaps she is stronger than you thought.
If you want me to believe you've got her, let me see her.
You are in no position to give orders. If you do not cooperate, things will go badly for her. And then we will start on you.
I'll look forward to it.
I don't think so. The man who took your hand was not a craftsman. We can make you beg us to kill you. The drug she gave you was mild.
I think you made a mistake. A 3-count, a scream, and another 3-count, then a long scream with my name. Either Mona is very predictable, or you've got her on tape.
Believe whatever helps you live with your conscience. To me to the second injection.
It won't do any good.
We shall see.
Forgive me.
I thought Adderley said he'd be back today.
There is now.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. You're the high point of our day, VH. The checkerboard's all set up.
Will you have a cup of tea?
No, I don't think so.
So what did Major Clark say?
Not much.
Oh, it must have been so awful for you finding them like that. So is he giving you the case? Oh, gee, you were the first person there.
He mentioned something about a posting in Patagonia and told me to mind my own business.
Oh, boy, these people were your friends. You know, Adderley, we got to do something about this, because...
I am doing something, Mona. I'm going through my files. This isn't my case.
But Adderley... Somebody help, please! Help!
Turn it off.
Somebody!
Our intelligence said that he would do anything to protect Mona Ellerby.
Anything but loosen his tongue. Time for the hallucinogens.
But just a mild dose. I don't want to kill him. Just give him a taste of what we can do. Open up.
Come in, Adderley.
It's me, Mr. Greenspan.
Mona, Adderley and I are going to the corner bistro tonight.
Yes, I know that, sir, and I've been thinking about that all day. I just cannot believe that Adderley's taking him out for dinner.
He's beginning to understand how the system works. He's realized that he should be nice to me.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Greenspan, I was the one who told him to be nice to you. But listen, this is not like him, sir. Especially after what has happened.
The embassy massacre does not concern him.
Sir, it would have concerned him before.
Before what?
Before.
Mona, why don't you try to be a little bit more like Adderley? Get rid of the spy novels and do the job that you were hired to do. And, oh, don't forget to clean up my desk before you leave.
Yes, sir.
Adderley?
I'm on the phone.
Okay. I'll be ready for you in a moment.
Time to get serious.
This syringe holds a very special drug. A few drops will make your worst nightmares come true. A few drops too many, you will live with those nightmares forever.
Charming.
We are through playing games.
I don't know about you, but I haven't had that much fun.
have to wait up on it. It's boys' night out.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
I know these are small comforts, but
Why are you doing this?
I don't like watching people being destroyed.
Then stop him.
Can't. Only you can do that. I brought you some food.
Thanks. It's a big help. Call me.
This is excellent. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, Melville. More wine? Oh.
As I was saying, I have lots of plans for miscellaneous affairs.
What kind of plans?
Well, we're a reactive department. We don't get a chance to sink our teeth into anything until everyone else has chewed on it.
We get the jobs that no one else wants to handle.
But what if we didn't have to wait for everybody to come to us? What if we could go after what we wanted to? We could carve a niche for ourselves that would be the envy of the entire organization.
You mean go looking for problems before they came to us?
Our own little empire. What? Clack would come to us begging to look after his biggest headaches.
We'd be in the most envious spot in ISI.
I don't know about you, but I look at us that way right now.
Cheers, Melville.
First, remove the excess powder with a fine brush using light strokes, and then, lift the print with the clear adhesive. Okay. Nothing. There's got to be something. The only way you don't leave a print is if you're wearing a glove.
Oh, Mr. Greenspan, thank goodness. Now, we've got to
Mona,
talk.
I take back everything I said about Adderley. The man is a prince.
Mr. Greenspan?
He's delightful company, and he has a terrific understanding of what we're trying to do here.
Mr. Greenspan, please just listen to me. Last night, after you left, I searched Adderley's office.
Mona.
You see, Mr. Greenspan, I've just been getting so suspicious of him, and I lifted some prints from his phone.
Mona, this is really...
And there weren't any. That man was on the phone all day, and there was not one mark on his phone.
Well, this sounds like Adderley's style. What is this? Did you two decide to swap places with each other?
No, but he may have changed places with somebody else.
He's the same man you've been working with for years.
He looks the same, he talks the same. You know this, Mr. Greenspan. He does not act the same.
He's got an improved attitude.
Oh, what? Adderley hasn't improved? Stop it.
This is ridiculous. Just stop it and do the work you're supposed to do.
I think you should come with me. Don't scream, or I'll kill you both. Let's go.
Is he recovered enough for another injection?
No, but that's his problem.
The man can't hold on forever.
He is their best. It'll take all we have to break him.
Be careful, Tamira. I don't want to lose him.
Well, we don't want to lose either.
We won't lose, Tamira. What is she doing here?
She knows.
Perhaps this is the break that we've been waiting for. Wait over there. This gives us something to work with. There's an extra prison uniform. Put it on. If he won't talk, we'll put you in with her. I doubt they teach their secretary much resistance.
We have wasted enough time.
Proving we have Miss Ellerby will do what we wanted in the first place. Now he will talk.
Why do you continue to play with him? The drugs are working. I will see him die before I see him win.
Mona? Yes, she's here. Think about that for a moment.
Shut that off.
Where's Mona?
Seraph has her in the next cell. I am to give her a shot of this if you do not cooperate.
Sarah!
Will do no good. Just give him what he wants.
Don't hurt her.
She's okay. But she will not survive this. And if I give you any more, you will die too.
No, 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 don't make me take any more. Don't make me take any more, please. Please. Don't make me take any more. Please, 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 please. I'll talk.
Okay.
I'll tell him.
Okay.
I'll tell him anything. I'll tell him anything.
Okay. Calm down.
Don't make me
Relax.
anymore. I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
Yes, I'll get him.
Okay.
You tell him everything.
I will. I will. I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
You are ready to cooperate?
I want to see her.
She is unharmed.
Undo these.
Close the door!
I never left town.
Adderley, there's something else.
Drop the gun. So, we meet at last.
2 hands. That's cheating.
Freeze, both of you!
Mona.
Quiet. No. There's got to be some way to tell the two of you apart.
Ask us something, Mona. Yeah, Mona. Ask us something that only I would know.
The KGB have all the files. They'll know everything.
Think, Mona. What would I do? Yes, Mona. Do what I would do.
You stay back! Both of you, stay back! Oh, VH, I don't know. VH. VH. The V is for Virgil. What does the H stand for?
The H is for Homer.
Wrong.
Be wrong. I ought to know what my own name is. It's not in the KGB file. They would know it.
Adderley has never told me, and he never would.
Nice one, Mona.
Adderley!
Shoot!
VH. I couldn't shoot you.
That's okay, Mona. At least it proves it's really you. Come on, let's get out of here before he comes back with reinforcements.
Adderley, if it was like you say, how did they manage to get out of here so fast?
I don't know, Melvin. Starting to wonder whether it really was here or not myself.
Please, Mr. Greenspan, you've got to believe us, and you've got to tell Major Clack what happened.
What happened? Adderley acts like a human being for a couple of days, and you think it's the invasion of the body snatchers.
Oh, Mr. Greenspan.
He's right, Mona. We'll have a hard time convincing Clack. Apart from what we say, we saw, we have no proof that any of this ever happened.
But Adderley, he's still out there. He's identical to you. Who knows what he could be doing?
I know.
If you two have finished your pursuit of phantoms, we have work to do back at the office.
Really? Something happened while I was away?
Back to the car, Adderley.
Do I have to be nice to him much longer, Mona?